y'all, and welcome to today's video. I am going to be giving you product updates today. All kinds of new makeup I have been testing, trying, and I have my full thoughts together. We're gonna do speed reviews. We have a lot of products to talk about, so let's jump into it. Okay, y'all, these are going to be speed reviews. I'm going to be going through the products quickly. Some of these things were in a haul video I did a few weeks ago. I really like testing new makeup here on my channel. I like to play with new things, but following up and giving a review is super important to me. I want to let you know what I really think of this stuff. So let's just start. Let's start with this Revlon Color Stay Longwear Makeup Combination Oily Skin Foundation. That is a long name, but I like this foundation. If you have oily skin and you are looking for something full coverage that will hold up against your oils, this foundation is really super beautiful. I've enjoyed this one a lot. I bought this on the recommendation of Allie Dawson, my friend. She loves this foundation and I completely understand why. This is a beautiful full coverage foundation. Now, usually I go for more medium coverage foundations. That's my personal preference, but this one is beautiful. It does have a very skin-like finish. So when I want something full coverage, I've really been enjoying this one. I bought this one, I think, off of Amazon. So I will link this, everything I talk about, down below. Most of these products I think I purchased myself. Some of them were gifted to me, but I have talked about all of these on my channel before. I just wanted to follow up. I really take my time testing complexion products, using them with different primers, using them with different powders in different ways. And every time I use this, it really looks beautiful. Now, I have found a new favorite in the Fenty Eaze Drop Blurring Skin Tint. So much so that I have two shades because I like to mix these to create my custom perfect shade. Now, I didn't say it with the Revlon. This is the shade 370, and I do mix in an olive mixer to make this a little more perfect for me shade-wise. Now, I have the shade 12 from Fenty and I really like this shade. This is a great shade for me, but if I'm a little more tan, if I've been outside a little more, I will mix in a little bit of the shade 14. 14 is too dark for me on its own, but mixed together it makes this really nice, and 14 does have a more olive undertone to it. So when I mix these, I just get more of a perfect shade for me. So I tried the 12. I liked it so much. I can definitely use one of my color correctors, a little mixer, to make it even more perfect for me, but I like it so much. I was wearing it so much. I'm like, let me just go on and buy shade 14 so I can mix and adjust 12 to be perfect for me, especially this time of year. That is a new favorite. I know that's not a new product, but it is new to me. I bought that and I just love it. It's great on my oily skin. Let me tell you, for reference, as we talk about these products today, I have oily skin, like true oily skin, oily all over. I do prefer things that are medium coverage. I do like when a product lasts all day. And when I say all day, 12 to 16 hours at least, it needs to stay on, because usually I'm putting my makeup on in the morning and I'm not taking it off till the evening. Now, you may only wear your makeup 6 to 8 hours. That's awesome. But for me, all day wear means 12 to 16 hours. And I live in a humid place. It is humid all the time here. So I need my makeup to hold out, hold up, hold out all day. And that Fenty, new favorite. Okay, L'Oreal sent me a package, a bunch of stuff in it, and I've slowly been working my way through it. They sent me a bunch of, well, 4 of their new primers. They sent me some other things, eyeliner. So I am ready to follow up. I have the 24-hour L'Oreal Prime Lab Redness Reducer with niacinamide. This is a nice primer. This is not a product that's made for me. This is a little bit of a green tint to the primer to neutralize redness on the skin. I don't necessarily need that with the types of products that I'm going in with on top. So the Fenty Eaze Drop, the Revlon, the new Danessa Myricks that I'm testing, I'm not quite ready to give you my full thoughts on this one, but I will be soon. I feel like all of those cover and even out my redness or discoloration enough that I don't feel like this primer is something that I need. It may be great for you though. It is a very light green tint, so you put it on, it will kind of give this like little cast to the skin in my opinion, but the green tones should neutralize redness. I do think it's a nice formula. It's just not something that I really need or want to reach for. That is usually a good indicator for me too on what I really think of a product, is if I have something and I'm trying to review it, is it easy for me to use the product? Do I really like it? Do I want to reach for it and keep using it? Or is it something that I say, you have to use this because you need to keep testing it? And that L'Oreal primer kind of falls into that category where I've had to tell myself several times, use this primer because you need to make sure your makeup lays well on top. And all of that it does, it's just, it's not a primer I really need. It doesn't do anything extra for me, you know? So it's not for me, but maybe it's for somebody else. Okay, this lip oil from Hard Candy has been so hyped. This is the Glosstopia Lip Repair Oil. Hard Candy sent me these and I was very excited about these. I think this packaging is so cute. It's very Rare Beauty-esque, right? With the dot on top. I loved that the shade inside was reflected on the dot on top. All of these are very clear when they're applied to the lips. Well, I should say both of these, because Hard Candy sent me these and they sent me all the shades. And I tried this one, Berry Divine, and I put it on and the taste, the smell, it's going on the lips, okay? So I get the effect of the smell. Like I can smell it, I can taste it. It is very specifically children's Tylenol grape. That sickly, syrupy smell. Not grape like good candy. I know some people are like, oh, artificial candy taste. I love candy, okay? It is what it is. I love candy. This is bad though. This is bad. And so I'm like, okay, maybe it's just this one because it's very berry. So I opened up Peach Dream. They have the same scent, the same taste. It's awful. So no, I didn't open up any of the other ones because I cannot. I made myself use this several times. I don't think there's anything wrong with the formula. I could not get past that taste and it didn't go away. It's not like I put it on and then the smell was gone after a minute. Like I could taste it as long as it was on my lips. I could smell it and I hate it. I'm so sorry if that sounds harsh. I just really, really, really could not stand it. And yeah, I know it's super hyped. I know so many people love those. Maybe you love the taste. That's wonderful. I personally could not get past it. Okay, let's talk about the Juvia's Place Starstruck Liquid Highlighter. So I bought this from Juvia's Place. I think this is really pretty. If you are looking for a liquid highlighter, this one is really nice. My favorite way to wear it is under powder. That's how I like to use most of my cream products. Again, with my oily skin, I just like to set everything down with the powder, but I have tried this on top of an already set powdered face, and it's beautiful there as well. You can definitely sheer it out if you want to, or you can very easily get that blinding highlight. I think it looks super nice on the skin. It does have some sparkle, but I think it's beautiful. I really like it. Again, I do have the shade Starstruck. Another product that I've been testing and reviewing is the Lawless Conceal the Deal Longwear Skin Nourishing Concealer. So Lawless sent me this concealer, and I have to say, I like this concealer. I don't love it. It's a full coverage concealer, and I don't like the applicator. The applicator is very thin. It's just like this thin paddle, and I do prefer more of a doe foot applicator. I think it just, like, it hugs the face a little bit better with a doe foot and can be a little nicer. I feel like with this applicator, I do have to dip back in, which is not a big deal. It's just something that I noticed. But if you have normal to oily skin, I think this is a nice concealer. It's just not a favorite. There are ones I love more, but I do think it's nice. The applicator kind of throws me. And like I said, it's not just a fits everybody concealer in my opinion, although I do like it. Unearthly Cosmetics sent me their new liners. These are the Immortal Liquid Eyeliners. They come in 2 different sets. I did do a reel on Instagram where I'm swatching these all out, but I also have a video here on YouTube where I'm applying these to the eyes. Some of these are like multi-chrome, some of these are duochrome. They have some really beautiful shifts to these. These are liquid liners and they have a brush tip. I love a brush tip. That's my favorite way for a liquid liner to be applied, is in a brush. And I think these are beautiful. They stay. Listen, if you have watery eyes, if you have a problem with liners staying on you, if they fade away, that is not these. You definitely need to double cleanse to get these off. You need to take your makeup remover and really not be aggressive, but you need to get it on the liner, because even just swatching these on my hand, soap and water is not taking these off. Putting these on the eyes, if you think, oh, I'm not feeling the double cleanse tonight, I'm just gonna wash with soap and water, this liner is staying. So look at this frizzy hair. It's so humid and hot today, y'all. The hair is frizzen, but these liners, they're gonna stay. They're gonna stay if your eyes are getting watery, anything like that, they are not budging, which in my opinion is amazing, because you've heard me say, oily skin, humid place, like liner wants to leave me. So these are really, really good. I would say if you're thinking about these, just look at the shades, see which ones fit you best, because there are 2 different sets of these and I really enjoy these. Okay, let's talk about this Give mascara. This is the Can't Stop Staring mascara from Give Beauty. I am really into this. This mascara has an interesting wand. It's like a rubber plasticky wand, and then on the tip it has like this ball with more plasticky pieces. When this launched, I wasn't super interested in it, but I saw Patty Alonso wearing this and it looked so good on her lashes. I immediately went and bought it. I really like this. I really like this mascara. I've been reaching for it a lot and I have enjoyed reaching for it. It makes my lashes look long while also still giving them volume, because that's what I want in a mascara. You need to give me length and volume. You need to make my lashes black, and you don't need to fade away or flake off. This mascara does that. I don't like when I just get volume or just get length from a mascara. I want it all. This is really beautiful. It does a very good job at separating the lash. Now, I am wearing falsies today. I'm wearing this mascara and then I put on some Melt Leo lashes on top. But this mascara is just really beautiful, and it's one that looks good every time. It's not like, okay, some days it looks bad, some days it looks good. No, it lengthens my lashes, it separates them out, it makes me look like I have a lot of lashes. I would say it probably gives me more length and separation than volume, but it does still give me volume. Just if I had to say like in order what it gave me, it gives me length, separation, volume, and a good wear time. So I'm really enjoying this. Also from Give Beauty, I bought 3 things from Give Beauty lately. So let's talk about the Pick It Up Cream Contour and Powder Bronzer Duo. So mine is in the shade Smokin. This, I would say this is a more neutral tone on me, the cream. The powder I love. I am wearing the powder bronzer today, and I really like these formulas. I really like the way this compact looks, but I hate that there's no flap to put over my cream, and the pan size on the bronzer is small. Now, I knew that, like, I can see photos online. I knew that, so I can't, like, totally knock the product for that, but if this powder bronzer were available as a single and it did fit this whole pan, I would love that. I would love that. The cream is good. It's just not amazing. It's not like, wow, this is the best thing ever, but it is good. The powder, I love. I love this powder bronzer. I think it looks so nice. I think the shade is beautiful. I think it blends beautifully on the skin. It looks so, so good. So I'm impressed by this with Give Beauty. I just hate if there was just like a plastic flap that would separate so I don't get powder in my cream, because I definitely do. And if this powder bronzer were a little bigger of a pan so I could really get my fluffy brush in there without having to like twist it and manipulate it to get the brush coated, this would be like 12 out of 10. But right now it's sitting at like an 8 because it could use those little bitty improvements. Now the highlighter I bought is Check My Glow Multidimensional Illuminating Highlighter. I bought the shade Homegrown Glow. So many people were saying they did not like the pan like this. I think it's fun. I think it's cool. I think it fits the vibe of the brand, a little retro, and this is beautiful. This is a lit from within highlighter. Very ethereal, very beautiful. It gives your skin a glow without the sparkle, and I'm into it. I really enjoy it. I think it's so pretty. In the category of highlighters, we have Too Faced. This is the Moon Crush Out of This World highlighter. I bought the shade Shooting Star. I love this luxe packaging. This is the highlighter that I'm wearing today, and I really like this highlighter. It reminds me a lot of Natasha Denona's single highlighter. It is beautiful. You can definitely go in with a brush, put this on, and get a blinding, out of this world glow. Or you can just, sorry, my hair is sticking to my face. Or you can just pick up a small amount on your brush, go in with a sheer layer, and you can get that lit from within glow. So I like that this is very versatile. It definitely has some sparkle if you build it up and you look super close, but it's not overall a sparkly highlighter. Very, very beautiful. This, I didn't know if this would become a favorite because I can be kind of picky sometimes, but I really, really like this. I could definitely, like, this has become a favorite, and I think this too from Give Beauty, just in a different way, because the Give is definitely more subtle, whereas the Too Faced can be subtle or you can make it blinding. We'll go ahead and talk about another highlighter while we're on the topic, and that is the Rick and Morty highlighter trio from Glamlight. So this is going to be a completely different look from the other two. This is fun, colorful. I believe these are duochrome highlighters. So we have a very sparkly highlighter, one that is blue, silvery, cool toned, icy, sparkle heavy. And then we have a pinky peach duochrome highlighter, and then we have a purpley pink duochrome highlighter. These are beautiful. Again, I do have a video on this as well as the things I'm going to talk about. I featured them somewhere on my channel. I love this. I love a colorful highlighter. I think it's so fun to just throw a colorful highlighter on the face, have some sparkle. To me, it's a lot of fun. I think it's really beautiful. So I've enjoyed this a lot. I really like Glamlight cheek products, complexion products. I think they do really, really well in that area. So I had high hopes for this one, and they definitely did not let me down. Okay, I just did a palette review video, follow-up video. I don't normally include palettes here in this video, eyeshadow palettes, but I do have a couple of all shimmer, all special shade palettes that I thought I would just go ahead and let you know my thoughts on in this video. Now today I am wearing the Adept Cosmetics Seahorse palette. I have on 2 shades from this palette, and I have on a couple of mattes, just matte shades from the Glamlight Rick and Morty, but all the sparkle you see on my eyes is the Seahorse palette. Now I did a full video on this palette because this is a all multi-chrome, all duochrome special sparkly shade palette. So definitely check that out, because I feel like just looking at this palette, just looking at the shades in the pan, it may look like there are some shades that are a little repetitive, but I feel like in the swatches and on the eye, you can really see the differences. This palette is so beautiful. I love it. I love it. This is a pricey palette, but using it, I see why. These formulas are really special. It's an Adept's multi-chrome sparkle shimmer formula. That really, really beautiful, impactful, unique, smooth looking multi-chrome. I love the tones in here. I love that we have so many purples and blues and greens, and then we have these kind of pinky peach shades down here. I have really, really enjoyed this palette a lot. I really have. On top of the video I have here on my channel with this palette, I think I did 3 looks. I also have a reel tutorial with this one over on Instagram. Just super duper beautiful, super shifty shades. You can even kind of see, let me see, you can kind of see some of the shifts in the mirror, but this one is just really a special palette. Adapt did send me this palette. If they did not, I would have purchased it. If somebody came and took it from me now, I would go and purchase it because I really love that palette. I think they did something super duper special with that one. And I know their last few releases had been palettes that were their beautiful special shades mixed in with some mattes, and I saw a lot of people saying we're ready for an all sparkle palette again, and they definitely did something amazing with this one. The other all special shade palette I have is from Unearthly. I did buy this complex palette. This is an eyeshadow and pressed pigment palette. So we have, I believe this is 5 multi-chromes and a shimmer. The silver shade is the Shimmer Intense Metallic. These are all multi-chromes. There we go. You can see the shifts there in the mirror. I did include this, I believe, in a get ready with me rather than a video on this palette all on its own. So you can definitely check out that video where I'm showing like all the shifts and everything. This palette, I'm super happy with my purchase. It's so beautiful. I'm so happy that Unearthly made a kind of companion palette like this. Of course, you can do all sparkle, all shimmer on the lid by itself. You can totally do that. Do like a one and done look, do a few, but I have really enjoyed pairing this with different matte shadows from my collection, using it more as a companion palette. I'm just showing you the shifts in the mirror because they're so pretty. These are very opaque, very beautiful, very strong shifts, and I'm really happy with this one. I think this is super nice, and I like this sleek packaging too. I think that's super, like, I was gonna say user friendly, but more like storage friendly. It's easy to store if you want to pack with it, anything like that, but you want to bring some multi-chromes. This one is super nice. Okay, let's talk about a couple of face palettes. I have the Martine Cosmetics Neon Nitro Speed Face Palette. Now, this was my first time trying a blush formula from Martine Cosmetics. I have a highlighter trio of theirs that's really fun, but this is good. Like, this is great. I love this. If you are looking for an orange blush, look no further. This shade Leon right here, beautiful. I personally like using this orangey gold shade as a blush topper. These two together, stunning. We have a super sparkly shade right here, Angelica, that is very sparkly, very iridescent highlighter, beautiful. And then this could probably be a blush on some people. It is very glowy. I like to use this as a blush topper again, or a highlighter. Very pretty though. This from Martine Cosmetics, this highlighter formula, this blush formula is so good. I hope that they continue with these formulas. I would love to see more face quads like this from them. This is exceptional. This is so good. Martine Cosmetics sent me this one and I love it. It's so good. I keep saying it's so good, but like, it has become a favorite. It is truly beautiful. My frizzy hair is bothering me, but it is what it is. It's summer. It is what it is. I love summer. I love the heat. I wish it would stay all the time. I will keep the frizzy hair if summer could stay forever. And this palette, I think it's going to be perfect for autumn as well. Not that you have to change your makeup based on the seasons. You definitely don't. Wear what you want when you want to wear it. It doesn't matter. But I really love it for summer. I think it's beautiful for that. I think it gives you this like hot summer flush skin look, glowy. But these two shades right here with a brown smoky eye or a warm fiery fall tone look are going to be so good. Like this is exceptionally good. And I also have the Full Fantasy Lunar Beauty and Laura Lee Los Angeles Cheek Palette. I love both of these brands' blush and highlighter formulas. I think they're so nice. I do think this highlighter formula reminds me of the Laura Lee Los Angeles highlighter formula. That is definitely the vibes I get from this. And the blushes, I think they're a mix of Lunar Beauty and Laura Lee. For me, from what I could tell, I do have the Laura Lee blush palette and the Lunar Beauty blush palettes. I love this. I love both the brands' blush and highlighter formulas. This isn't the deep highlighter that it may look in the pan. I feel like this is really beautiful, both on my skin tone and people that I've seen try it with a lighter skin tone, which I think is so nice because I do think in the pan they may look a little deep, and I really think these will work for most everybody, even if not as a highlighter, as a blush topper. I like that we have different tones in the blush. We have this cool tone pink, we have a more berry shade, we have an orangey shade, and we have like a nude brown bronzy type of blush, which I think is really, really pretty. I've been so happy with that. Okay, let's talk about a new favorite, the P. Louise, the Cheek of It, a Flirty Flush of Color Liquid Blush. P. Louise was having a sale. They were having, I think it was 3 for $25 blushes. I bought 3. They came in. I tried all 3. They give me like a blush with almost a blurring effect. These blushes are so amazing. I went and I bought 3 more because I was like, the sale's still going on. I'm buying 3 more. So now I have 6 of these. I love them that much. I'm making myself stop. I have 6. I love them that much, y'all. These blushes, I've been asked, like, can you compare these to the Juvia's Place blushes? No, they're very different. The Juvia's Place blushes are pigmented. One tiny dot, buff them in, they're pigmented. These are pigmented, but you can definitely tap it on and you're gonna have a very easy time blending it in. Use less to sheer it out, but you can get a very pigmented look or a very sheer look. So they're definitely not comparable. This formula, so beautifully, like I said, it gives like this blur to the skin. I'm telling y'all, these blushes from P. Louise, favorite, like holy grail status, honestly. Like, they're that good. I also have been using the Fenty Beauty Matchstick in Strawberry Pop. This was my first time trying a matchstick. I totally got pulled in by the packaging and I thought the shade was gorgeous. I really like this. I've been using this a lot on the cheeks. I haven't used it on the lips. I think you can use these on the lips, but I haven't. I think it's beautiful on the cheeks. It's the sheer wash of color. I definitely have to apply 2 layers if I want it to be more than sheer, but I really like it, and it makes me interested in the other matchsticks because this formula is super nice, super pretty, almost like this jelly style formula. And then also from Fenty Beauty, with that same collection, we can go ahead and talk about these. What are these called? They're Poutsicles, right? Hydrating Lip Stain. I am wearing one of these today. I'm wearing the more purpley one, not Fuchsia Wife. Fuchsia Wife is the more fuchsia pink one. I am wearing Gemini, and I've got this on with a lip liner and lip gloss, but this is a glossy lip stain. Very beautiful. I'm so into it. These formulas are so nice. I love the packaging. The top of the packaging, I didn't even have to open these. I don't know why I did. I forgot. The top of these, fuchsia and purple, so you know what you're reaching for. Really, really pretty formula. Not drying at all like some kind of lip stains can be, but those are definitely more of a glossy lip stain. So they feel nice and hydrating on the lips, which we love. And a part of that Lunar Beauty collection, sorry, let me pull these out too. These are the Lunar Beauty Laura Lee lipsticks. Now, I have the shade Mara and Lanny, and I will say both of these shades are a bit light for me, but I pair them with a deeper lip liner and I make them work. I do have a full video on this collection and I show you both of these on the lips if you want to see. They're just more nude, more light than I normally go for, but the formula is beautiful, very creamy. The packaging is very luxe, and as long as I pair them with a deeper, darker lip liner, I think they look super duper beautiful. I bought the Jolie Beauty Siren collection. I've already used and reviewed the palette here on my channel, but these lips took me a little longer. So these are As Above, So Below. These are a glittery lip topper. Now, these are very glittery, and I like that. It's exactly what I wanted it to be in terms of the glitter showing up on the lips. You can feel the glitter on these, so I will say that. If you want something that's more glossy, you're not going to feel the glitter. That's not this. I can definitely feel it when I have it on my lips, but it doesn't bother me too much. It's not a favorite, but I'm not regretting my purchase, and it definitely has a lot of that glitter sparkle to it. Okay, let's talk about this Laura Mercier Real Flawless Luminous Perfecting Pressed Powder. I bought the shade Medium. I like using kind of glowy, luminous powders to kind of set, finish off my face. Not really set, more like buffing and finishing powder. I like this. I don't love it. I think it's nice. I don't think it's the best powder ever. I don't think it's the most perfecting. It's not quite as luminous as my NYX High Glass finishing powder, but I do think it's a little more luminous than my Dior Powder No Powder, but I don't want to reach for it as much. It's just not quite as smoothing, as perfecting as my Dior, and when I'm looking at this kind of high-end price point, I definitely prefer my Dior No Powder over this. Although I think this is nice, it's just not a favorite. You know, it's like good, not great. Okay, I bought the Sol de Janeiro Bikini Season Perfume Mist. This says that it is a burst of sunshine and warmth, guava nectar, coconut water, pink musk, and lemon. I really like the Sol de Janeiro body mist. I think they smell very light, but they also have great staying power. Y'all know what I mean. I really enjoy. So I decided to buy Bikini Season because it sounded so summery. I definitely smell the guava, coconut, and lemon in this. I really like scents like that. And I've enjoyed this a lot. Like, you can see how much I've used it just in the short amount of time I've had it because it's good. It smells like summer to me. It definitely just is that summery, fun scent that I love. Okay, this is the Hermes scent. I will put it in the description box. Everything I talk about today, I'll put in the description box. If I have any discount codes, affiliate codes, anything like that, it will be down in the description box because this is like, I don't know how to say this. I do not want to butcher the name, but this is a very earthy scent. I bought this when I was shopping with my friend Angie and Leah Janae. I like this scent. It definitely smells, it has like this earthy, grassy scent. I think it also has a little bit of citrus. It smells like expensive outside garden, and I've enjoyed it. I really like that they have it in the smaller bottle because it's pricey. Let me look. I pulled it up so I could tell you the price. Yeah, it's $40 for this little one, but I really enjoy it. This lasts so well on me. A little goes a long way. You can smell it. It just smells nice and fresh and expensive. Let's talk about some eyeliners. I have several liners here from Martine Cosmetics from their Moolah collection and their Neon Nitro Speed collection. I love these. These are colorful liners that are pigmented, so they actually show up when you put them on, and they last all day. I have loved wearing these. They are so good. They are so good. So I have orange, purple, green, pink, copper, silver. I think that is everything. I have been reaching for these so much. Like, these are amazing liners. Again, if you lose a liner in your waterline easily, if it waters away, these are going to stay. These are amazing, like top-notch colorful liners. I got these L'Oreal liners sent to me. Let me see. I haven't tried all the shades, but I have tried Intense Black. I'm wearing today on the lower waterline. Blue Jersey. I have Taupe Gray, and I have Emerald Green. These are meh. Overall, very meh. I do have to like trace over my waterline more than I would like to get pigment out of these. And I've had this black on only for a few hours, and I feel like it's already starting to fade in my waterline. It's okay, but a drugstore liner I like better are the ColourPop BFF cream gel liners. Those are great. Those are great. These, not so much. Not so much. I don't love them. I think they're just very meh. I will say, for a liquid liner, the Martine Cosmetics, this purple liquid liner, I don't use purple liquid liner a lot, but this is great. I don't normally love a felt tip. This is a felt tip, but this is great. It makes me want to buy their black. I think next time I'm placing an order at Beauty Bay, I'm definitely going to have to buy the black version, because the purple went on so smooth, it was pigmented, and it stayed in place, which I need in a liner. I'm so sorry to say that these Lottie London shimmer lip glosses, I don't like these. I don't like these. These look so cool. These were sent to me and they were part of their Pride collection. Love that. Love that. Love the way these look in the tube, but they look so sparkly in the tube. It looks like there's even like an ombre effect in the tube. You can see in the packaging, I'm checking, you can definitely see. I thought this would be like a sheer wash of color with a lot of sparkle. It's a sheer, like it's a clear gloss, and you need to put on like 2 layers, and still you kind of have to hunt for the sparkle on your lips. It's not much sparkle at all. If you're looking for a clear gloss, you will like these. They're fine, but they're definitely not what you think they're gonna be when you look at them in the tube. Now, the way they look in the tube, beautiful, just doesn't translate so well to application. It's just a very whisper of shimmer. I would even be fine if it was like a beautiful shimmer gloss, but it's not that. Like there's barely, you barely see it on the lips. So I'm sad that that was not a love for me. I'm sad that it wasn't a love for me. But let's talk about these ColourPop lips. The Ultra Matte Lip, the Ultra Blotted Lip, the Ultra Glossy Lip. The ColourPop sent me some of these and I have worn them all. I did post a video over on Instagram like trying these on. I can't remember if I put it here on YouTube as a short, maybe. The old ColourPop liquid lip formulas I hated with a passion. They dried my lips out so bad. I hated them. I know so many people love them. I hated them. These Ultra Matte lips, beautiful. They are matte. They are pigmented, but they do not feel drying on the lips. The Ultra Blotted Lip, same. The Glossy Lip, beautiful. My favorite shade is Sugar Cookie. It is a beautiful pearlized, a little bit of shimmer gloss, but it gives you this pearly effect. Is it called pearl? Yeah, pearlized. It has this beautiful effect to it. They also have some that are very glossy without the shimmer. Either way, this is a fantastic lip formula from ColourPop. I'm so happy that they redid that line of lip products and they made some permanent shades, because that is a win from ColourPop. Like one of my favorite ColourPop products. Now, the matte and the glossy are the ones I reach for the most, but I really like the blotted too. Very pretty, very kind of like soft filter focus finish on the lips. I love this Charlotte Tilbury Pinkgasm Beauty Light Wand. I have this in other shades. This is the blush one, but I bought the shade Pinkgasm Sunset. My friend Angie was like, listen, I never tell you to buy things, but you need to buy this. I'm so happy she did. It's this pinky red coral, like more red blush on the cheeks, but it's that great Charlotte Tilbury formula. It's a favorite for a reason because it blends so easily, but this shade is this beautiful glow that looks like if you lived in an alternate dimension and you were this beautiful siren and you came up from the sea and you just had a little bit of a sunburn, but you were like healthy and glowing underneath. That's this. I don't know how to describe it other than that. It's freaking amazing. I love it. ISAMAYA, I bought this lip lacquer. Okay, I bought the Liplacq 2.0. This is Metal is the shade. I love this. This is not lip plumping and that you're gonna tingle, 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 burn. It does feel a little cooling, but I love this sparkly silvery gray shade. This is a really nice. I said in my video that I liked it, but the more I use it, it has turned into a love. I don't wear this on its own. I usually pair it with a lip liner or lipstick underneath, and it just like adds a little bit of coolness like in tone because it's silvery sparkly to the lips. It has sparkle without being like obnoxious glitter. It looks beautiful. It makes the lips look smoother. Like, I'm so into it. It's so expensive, and I have been extra thoughtful about it because it is so pricey, and I have to say, like, I just love it. I love it. It is worth every penny to me. Okay, almost done, almost done. Let's talk about the Glamlite Rick and Morty lip duos. So along with that Fenty lip Poutsicle, I'm wearing the Rick and Morty, the more purpley one. This one is, I'm not sure the name of it, but it's the purpley duo. This is a beautiful gloss with a lot of sparkle to it. Really, really beautiful. The lip liners are the normal lip liners from Glamlite, kind of like a MAC type of lip pencil. Really, really beautiful sharpenable pencil. Like those. If you were curious if those were the same Glamlite formula, lip formulas that we love, it is. I keep getting hair stuck to my face, y'all. I'm so sorry. I know it's annoying to see me like constantly peeling my hair off, but it's hot. I have to say, this Covergirl Easy Breezy Brow 24-Hour Ink Brow Pen, I don't like. I had this in a haul video. I wanted to follow up. I said in my haul when I swatched it, I thought the tip was too thick, and I thought it had too much of a warm red undertone, like it pulled very red. So it's not for me. I'm definitely going to toss this one. All right, y'all, that is all I have to review for you today. I will be doing more of these speed review videos. I love updating y'all what I think about products after I've really tested, tried them, have my full thoughts together. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do subscribe. Let me know, have you tried any of these things? Maybe you're on a low buy or no buy. What have you been loving? What have you felt like maybe you should get out of your stash? I would love to hear from y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe so my videos will stay in your subscription feed, and I will see you soon in another video. Bye.